Hello, everyone. Welcome back to episode 33 of Enigmatica 6 Expert. In the last episode, we made this guy, the Advanced Assembly Table. And I have gone and finished up all of the recipes. So now we make 32 of each of these kind of CPUs at once, 64 of these at once, 64 of these at once, 32 of those at once. It's really great. I haven't quite done, I don't think I set up the stuff in here for this guy. Yeah, but once we get to that, if we ever have to make more of these, then we'll do it then. These ones are all of the ones that still make one at a time, or one set of things at a time. And these are the ones that make big batches at a time. But yeah, that's pretty good. It's gone quite smoothly and it's not too difficult. The main thing I had to do, this is what we use to make plastic. I had to increase this to 1024 because some of these ingredients now needed more than 128 or whatever it was we were making before. I had to do a few things like that, and I had to speed up this guy. I added the final tier of augment. It's still not that fast, actually. This is probably the slowest part of most of those recipes, is making the processes. But anyway, I thought what we would do today is I really want to get nitro crystals. If not totally automated, then at least mostly automated. So the two things that we need, we can make these easy enough. We can make most of this. The only thing, so we make this now, and this one is easy enough to make. It's just this stuff in the alchemy table, and you get 10. But this one we haven't automated yet. A free essence, and to do that you need to you have to kill the Efreet thingy. So I did test this out in creative, and you can't just spawn an Efreet and then put it at the Drigme farm and have the Drigme extracted. You actually have to spawn it in with the ritual and then kill it. And the other thing that I noticed too is you can kill it with things like these guys. The sentry turret with some, minigun ammo. You can kill you're supposed to spawn a camel. You can kill the camel with this, no problem. And then you can also kill the Efreet with this. But you only get one essence when you do that. And I found out that it's actually affected by looting. Like, it seems to be hard-coded. I think the Drigme would use a loot table, but it seems to be hard-coded to give you exactly your level of looting in Efreet essence. So our greatsword here has it has looting 8 on it, because we have I had a tome which added looting 8. So that means I get 8 Efreet essences every time I kill the Efreet. But I went ahead and I made this sword, which, as you can see, has looting 14 on it. And the way you do that is you make an axe in Tetra, a double-sided axe. And then you can enchant each side independently with whatever you like, and Tetra will combine them together. So you can make looting 7 easy enough. With our villagers, we have looting over there with the villagers. So we made looting, 7 is the maximum. And if I had extra ancient tomes, I could do it with that as well. I could get up to 8, but I didn't have any. So I only had 2 7. So I put 7 on one side of the axe, 7 on the other side of the axe. And then you can use this scraping thingy. What's it called? Tome of Scraping. You put the axe on one side and the tome of scraping on the other in an anvil, and you get a book with the double level of looting on it. So I went ahead and I made this sword and I put that looting on it. This is just a regular netherite sword. But the advantage of this as well is I can also put teleportation on it. You can see there I have teleportation. Plus a bunch of others which I got from enchanting. But teleportation means I can now make these travel anchors for fast travel around the base. I can even go all the way up to here in one go, because I have the range enchantment, range 6, which can go quite a long way. So I could go all the way up to here, I could go home, I could go over to our blood magic, And then over to here, and you know, I can go up to our bees. It's a little hard to see, and I haven't quite got used to exactly where everything is yet. But this will be easy to do some fast traveling. So yeah, that's one good thing that I did with this. And now that we have looting 14, I should be able to kill an Efreet and get 14 essences from it. And 14 essences actually makes, because you, hang on. Efreet. Because we can use this recipe to get 10 weak blood shards, with 14 of these, I can make 140 weak blood shards. And then with that, I can make, what is that, 16 times 70? Yeah, it's about 17 stacks of nitro crystals from one Efreet. The only thing is I will then need lots of nether stars. So nether stars... I did go to the end and I flew around for a while trying to find this guy. It's basically impossible to find. And I checked out the Discord and everybody says it's not worth it. So I think the other thing we will do is we'll make the Wither Builder and the Mob Crusher. So this stuff, I think it needs another Supreme Machine Frame, which I don't have enough of this stuff for, but we can get that. And then a Mob Crusher. Yeah, so this one just takes an advanced machine frame and a couple of bits and pieces. But yeah, so I think we can do that to get our nether stars. But first of all, what I want to do is the Efreet. It's one of these guys, I'm pretty sure. Let's get our Akashic Tome. And no, we want Efreet. No. Wait, let me see. Efreet. We want the Unbound. No, not this one. We want the... Oh, boy. Summon Unbound Efreet. Okay. We need Abrasa's Open Conjure. And, yeah, we need to summon a camel. So I'm going to have to set up Abrasa's Open Conjure as a ritual here. And I have also been breeding up camels. So you can see that's why I have these golden dates. This is what you use to breed camels. I didn't find a spawner and I don't have a spawn egg for them. So I'm just doing this like the old fashioned way. There. Okay. I found out that they can go up 1.5 blocks, just like they just walk over it. So I've had to... oh, why didn't he breed with somebody? There we go. So yeah, I had to double the height of the fence. Oh, I can see some zombies coming. I have to be careful because this thing has like sweeping edge 5. But this is strong enough to get like regular mobs pretty easily. It's not going to be good against bosses, but it's good enough for like the just day-to-day use. So I think if we have to kill any more like big bosses or withers or something, then I'll switch to the other sword. But yeah, other than having to do that, I think this will be our go-to sword for, you know, everything now. So let me get the Abrasa's Open Conjure ritual set up, and then we're going to automate the Efreet. At least, not completely. We're going to partially automate it today. Alright, I think I have everything set up. I have a camel in here. I have this recipe in here. It's set to... It says it's going to make 10. It should make 14 if my theory is correct about this looting 14 to giving us 14. And I've set up this one and the one here to do everything. I don't have the vacuum set up yet, but I just want to test it out. So let's see what happens if I request... I already have 9, but let's request another one. That should... Okay, it's already starting. So it should do everything. Oh, I should spawn this guy first. Okay, there's the book, and then it'll be waiting for the camel. So let's get the camel out and sacrifice. It's taking the pieces away, yes. And there's the Efreet. And there's our essences. So how many do we get? 26! Oh wow, that's even more than I thought. Let's get rid of these guys too while we're at it. My tree's on fire. Hey, you get up, get out of my tree. Oh no. Probably be better to just chop it down. That one will just burn. Okay, fine. But wow, 26, that is definitely a lot more than I was expecting. That'll give us... Oh no, there's another one over there. That's on fire too. Stupid. Stupid blazes. I don't want the whole forest to burn down. Okay. Oh, I could put the fire out by vein mining it. Okay. I think that's everything. Oh no, there's more fire. Oh no, that's just that one. Okay, fine. Okay, so that gives us way more Efreet essence than I was expecting. That's really good. But that does mean we should now be able to automate everything we need for the weak blood shards. So I don't have a recipe set up yet, no. It will be this recipe here without that. And oh boy, we got lots of junk. And we go over to blood magic. And we put it in here. Where did I put it? There. And the only other thing we're missing should give us 10. And we have one of these. Okay, good. So let's see, that should just work. There. Okay, so the next thing is the refined crimson. We need a recipe for that as well. We have lots of that. We have lots of that. The only thing we don't have is crimson roots or blisterberry. Maybe we can grow... Yeah, we can do that. That's probably the way to go, actually. And okay, we do have that. I don't know if I showed you this before, actually, but I did make a bunch of these guys, garden cloches. Just because it's handy to be able to grow them. So we put it on deep turf. Deep turf. What? I don't have any? Can I put it on deep soil? Let's get rid of some of this junk. Let's see if I can put it on deep soil. Okay, that does seem to work. Does it? Oh, it doesn't have power. I haven't hooked up the power to it. Okay. Let's hook up the power to it. Actually, what's the harm in hooking up the power to all of them? I don't think there is any harm. Okay, it does appear to be growing. How come it's not filling up with power though? This thing gives out 400,000 RF per tick. Why are we only getting 4,096 there? I don't know, but this thing worked. Okay, so we can put that there. And will that come out? No, it looks like I haven't set up all of the pipes yet. Wait, where's the pipe for that? Yeah, okay. Like so. Yeah, I just put that there so that when you look at it from here, you're not seeing like the bare rock behind it. Okay, so that worked. Now we should be able to make the recipe out of blisterberries. That will be easier to get than crimson roots. Nether wart blisterberry. So we have lots of that. We get rid of you. And we head over to blood magic again. Looks like this is going to have to be an iron crafter soon. Okay, so that's everything we need for weak blood shards. We should be able to make heaps of these actually. Let's see how many. We can make a few stacks probably. What are we missing? Blaze, living wood, blisterberry, fermented spider. Okay, so this looks all pretty doable. The main thing was this. I can set up recipes for these things. Okay, the next thing I wanted to do was nether stars. This is going to require a bit of setup. So we have to make a wither builder. But to make the wither builder, we needed the isnium. And to get isnium, I think we have almost everything. Hang on, it's one of these guys. Yeah, we just need to make an infused pickaxe. So we have Strigios higher binding. I think we have all of these things. Yeah, that's easy. Okay, let's make this. We only need to make it once, so I don't need a recipe for it. Okay, Strigios higher binding. So I think we should just put all that stuff in there and it should just work for us. There we go. Next. Oh, there was some quests, was it? Here. And which one? That one. Okay. So now we need to get the divination rod, I think it was called. This one. We got a bunch of junk. And the goggles. What were they called? Goggles of Otherworld goggles. Okay. So now we head to the Nether. And we should be able to find a bunch of isnium. Maybe not a bunch. At least some. Oh! I found some ancient debris. I have plenty of netherrack though. Where was it? It was around here somewhere. Oh, I don't want to accidentally break it with the wrong pick. There it is. There it is. Okay, very good. Now, let me get a bunch more of this stuff, and yeah, we'll be back. Alright, I got 8. I think there are ways to get more than 8. I think this is the best way to do it. I hope it's the best way to do it. So you can also get it with the mining genie or whatever that thing is called from occultism. So maybe that's a way to get more in the future. I'm not sure. And then wait, hang on. What do we do? Do we wash it? Yes. Okay, that gives us 22. That's pretty good actually. Now we can make some more supreme machine cases. Actually, I'm going to make 2 because I also want to make a supreme black hole tank to put out over at our blood magic area. Okay, here's the black hole tank. I could probably 1 KB. That's weird. Oh yeah, 1,000 buckets. Okay, let me just get a pipe, and we could probably just transfer that in. Waste not, want not, right? Even though this tank is gonna fill up with so much stuff. And that's empty, and now that's empty. Okay, so now it has 1.1k buckets, and now we find out just how efficient everything is down here, or how efficient it is not. Yeah, I think we need to get more runes of sacrifice going to speed this up quite a bit, because one thing that I'm slightly worried about is we're going to run out of LP in our network, which will make this thing stop working. Oh, it did. There was a sparkle there. So maybe it gets a little bit. I wonder if that will be enough to keep it going. Let's get our divination sigil and see. Oh, okay. It's still totally full. So maybe this works before it sends it pipes it away. That'll be good. Anyway, now we also have another Supreme. No, where did I put that? Oh, here. Whew. There. So we should be able to make the Wither Builder and also the Mob Crusher. I think both of those should be pretty straightforward. So let me get those things built. Infinity Hammer. Ooh. Okay. Hepazaiton. What is this? Okay, that's easy. Infused diamonds. Those are easy but annoying. Okay, but I think that's doable anyway. Alright, so let's make that. We got that done. We have the Wither Builder and the Mob Crusher done. What on earth? So I had to change. I had to make a few additions to our farms. First of all, I built this mineral tree farm, and I also built a sky root. What is it called? Sky root. Yeah, sky root farm. I think that slime must have. Did they spawn like on here or maybe on the trees or something? How did he get so high up? That was really weird. Where did he go? I have no idea. That was very weird. Anyway, yeah, so the reason for that is because in order to make the infused diamonds, we need dimensional shards, which we have, but we needed crystallized mineral. And it turns out I could actually use this because the mineral trees, when they get chopped down, you also get mineral chunks. Is that what it's called? Yeah. And yeah, you get quite a lot. I've already got 16 stacks, and this has only been like not even an hour, maybe 2 hours. I don't know. But I was thinking I would have to do it using this method here, where it's mineral resin plus sky slime in a mixer to make the crystallized mineral. But it looks like we could just use this. We will still need crystallized mineral resin. We will still need it to make mineral glass at some point. Yeah, to make these kinds of things. But anyway, I didn't actually need to build those didn't need to build the sky slime tree farm anyway, or the sky root tree farm. But maybe I'll leave it go for a little while. I think the sky slime balls is useful. We use them for what? What is this used for? Actually, not that much useful. Okay, so maybe we didn't. Oh, I guess it's used for construction core. Anyway, that's one thing I did. The other thing I did is in order to actually build the Wither, we're going to need soul sand. And a fair amount of it too. So there's a couple of recipes for making soul sand. But I just went down here. This is where we make our sky... What is that one called? Yeah, we make this one. I added a new one to turn nether wart blocks into soul sand. So there's a couple... There's a couple of recipes for soul sand. This is one where you can basically dupe one soul sand into two with a conjuration catalyst. There was also one in... Yeah, this one here we can do in the nether with the crimson altar. But I figured that would take way too much aura. So I figured this one was probably the simplest, and we basically reused the same... oh yeah, star metal, that's what it is. The same setup as for making star metal. So I changed it. We used to have just a redstone line running into there. I changed it to use the redstone links. And we can always put another one here. I don't know if there's anything else that we would need here. Oh, no, not that. Not that, not that. What other things can we make? I don't know, there's a bunch of things. I don't know if I will need any of that. But if we do, then we have another slot for it. And if we... yeah, we have another slot. One more slot. Okay, so I've made everything we need for the Wither Builder and the Mob Crusher. Other than those couple of additions to the base, everything else is pretty straightforward. I have a few other bits and pieces here ready to go. So one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put this over at our Wither spike. I'm going to need some more food. But we need to get the ingredients over there. So I'm going to use these ender chests to do that. I'm just trying to think, where should I put them? I could just put them like down here in the basement area where we don't have anything much going on. Let's see. Okay, so the way I'm going to do this is I have this ender chest here. We're underneath the base. So this will be where we see, this is the one we'll have over at the wither spike. And we just have the 2 ingredients here. And we have a low retrieval module to retrieve them, a stack limiter to limit it to 4, and a redstone module so that if it has a redstone signal, it'll stop retrieving. And the idea is when there are more than 64, this redstone signal will turn off, which will then turn this redstone signal on, which will stop it from requesting more ingredients here. And then over at the wither spike area, we'll just always, whenever there's one in there, we'll just always, like, you know, build a wither and kill it and send back the nether stars. So, oh, I guess one thing I could do is set up a recipe for the wither skeleton skulls, because we need to make it out of wither skull fragments, because that's what we get from our doggy over here. He, when he kills them, he doesn't get wither skeleton skulls, but he does get wither skeleton skull fragments. But anyway, let's head over to the, I'll figure that out later. Let's head over to the wither spike area. And we're going to think of where we're going to set this up. So, oh, it's getting dark. So, I'm going to probably put it on another spike around here somewhere. Doesn't need to be in exactly the same place. Maybe we can put it over here. So let me dig out an area where we can put it, and let's get it set up. Okay, so I have this set up here. I'm not sure if this is going to work. I haven't actually tested this. But this guy has a tier 2 range upgrade, so you can see he covers the whole area. And this guy will spawn it right in the center of our little cube there. They both take enormous amounts of power, so this doesn't actually seem to, so I'm hoping this will actually work. Otherwise we'll have to redstone control it or something. I'm not exactly sure how this is going to work. We might have to redstone control both of these together, like wait once every minute or something to give it power, time to charge up. We're gonna have to see. If it works without doing anything special, then fantastic. So, let me see. I'm going to need 2... Okay, I'm going to put this here. And then we go like so. And we put the stack limiter there and the retrieval there. So we want to make sure 4 goes in. So we only need 3 skulls, but you can only do like 1 at a time. Having 4 in there is probably okay. And skulls and sand, and that should go in, and let's see if it works. This is the big test. There, and sand. Wait, only 1 sand? Okay, that was weird. What happened? Why is the sand disappearing? Oh, maybe if it doesn't have enough pieces when it gets to the bottom, it doesn't spawn it? There. Oh, it's spawning another one. Yeah, we should probably put this on a timer, actually. Okay, let me take that out. And, oh, it did it. That was quick. Okay, so I think I'm going to do this on a timer anyway, just because I don't want it to spawn another one when there's one already in there, because you can see there, it like, oh, it also seemed to have broken this power. And, oh, it broke my, my niotic, solar panel as well. I guess it can go through the corners here. Ah! I should be more careful. I guess it goes through the corners here. So let me just fill in this corner here. And then I'll put the solar panel back on. Another solar panel. And let's fill this in so I don't fall off again. Alright, now let's set up a clock. No, not a cloche. Yeah, we got that there. Okay. Well, the other thing too is we'll set up the pipe. You can just go like that, and Should I just retrieve only the Nether Star? I think that's the only thing it sends out anyway, right? So let's... Oh, I already have one. Oh no, but I think this one is configured for... Yeah. So you grab the Nether Star out of there, and it'll go into there, and then when we're back at the base, we'll take that out and put it into the system. So let's get a timer. Is that what it's called? Yes. Oh, I have to set up a recipe. So we'll set you to be redstone mode, run with redstone signal. So I think as well, the signal has to last long enough. Oh yeah, delay 20 seconds. Yeah, see, it's like, it has to be, the signal has to last long enough for it to actually run. So it needs to be not just a timer, but we can say, wait, what is that thing called? Variable repeater? No, not pulse repeater. Adjustable repeater, okay. Let's get a clock. I should also set up a recipe for this. Now that I have so many gold crafters, I could set up recipes for everything. Okay, so you... How long does it take? 5 seconds, so we need that to be at least 5 seconds. Let's make it 6. And then... No, that's not gonna... Oh yeah, that is gonna work. Okay. So let's make you 20 times, like, I don't know, 200, I guess? 10 seconds? No, let's make it 500. That'll make it run much slower. And then once this thing actually heats up, it should stay on for 6 seconds, which will be enough for this to run, plus a little bit, and then it'll stop. Okay, and then this will run again in a short while. Yeah, okay, this is good, this is good. Okay, so let's get this back in. Now everything should be working correctly. It's running, but it won't be able to proceed because it won't have enough. Yeah, it builds some of it. That's weird. All right, let's wait and see what happens. Okay, there it goes. Build. And he's gonna explode. Hopefully nothing blows up. I'm thinking maybe it'll come out there, so let's just fill that in just in case. Okay, nothing blew up. It got killed. There's the Nether Star, and it goes in there. Boom. Now we should see it build another one very soon. There it goes. And it should fill up with more stuff. He'll explodificate. Oh, we need to get rid of the essence too. Okay. There we go. He is built. He died. There's his... Okay, it's working. All right, let me get rid of the essence. We don't really need that. I'm just going to put it into a trash. We don't want it to fill up. Essence into a trash and a mechanical pipe. Like so. And we'll put you, say, here. And the mechanical pipe can go there, and configurator to pump it out. Okay, I think because if it fills up, it'll stop working, right? Or maybe it doesn't. Anyway, doesn't matter. Whoa, I'm gonna get knocked off here. Okay, so this seems to be working now. Let's head back to the base. Did that actually get the Nether Star? I couldn't tell. Where's my rockets? Let's head back and we'll get the other end of the... Here we go. And down here. So now all we got to do is pipe out of here the Nether Stars. Yeah. Alright. This is looking good. Okay. There. And you... suck out nether stars. Okay, these don't need to be fast because normally it goes very slow, right? There we go. And now we have, how many nether stars do we have? 9, 10. So let's quickly just change this to be 10. Oh, not 610. 10. And make sure everything turns off. So once these get sucked out, we shouldn't suck any more out of here. I mean, other way around. Once these get sucked out, we shouldn't suck any more out of here. Okay, there we go. I had forgotten to chunk load the wither killing over there, so it wasn't working. I was wondering why it was taking so long. Okay, so we're not sucking any more out of here into there, so that should basically stop the whole thing. And everything is good now. We get as many wither, nether stars as we need. I'll put in a little path down there, the same as the other one. So yeah, this one should not be doing anything now. It has 1 skull in it. That's fine because we have 4 in the chest normally. But that's okay to have 1 extra. And yeah, this will just keep running. And this one will actually eventually fill up, I guess. Okay. Okay, now if we wanted to make 64 of these, we're just missing a couple of pieces. I can certainly set those up, and then we can get the this quest here done. And I don't know what this is going to be. Show off your progress. It looks like an ender core or whatever those things are called. This thing, yeah. Which we'll also have to start making soon too. But anyway, that's all we have time for right now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.